Hey, what's up, everybody? Chef Tori from Latoile's Kitchen, introducing our third course, the lobster course, for our New Year's Eve tasting menu. So we wanted this menu to be a little bit more interactive. So we're going to shoot a couple of these videos to kind of introduce each course and give people an idea of like kind of how we would do it. But once you get it at home, you can do whatever you want, which is the fun part of this whole meal. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about this lobster. It's a Maine lobster. We have it in. It's already cooked. And it's sitting in a pool of melted butter or beurre monté. So basically it's just butter and a little bit of water and cream. And for your previous course, the soup course with the tortellinis, we're gonna do a little bit of boiling water already. So you're gonna already have a pot of boiling water on. And then before you cook your pasta, you're gonna cook your lobster, which is the course after the pasta, which will make a lot more sense once you see the menu. So anyway, lobster goes in. 2 minutes. So I actually set a timer. You don't want to overcook your lobster. So 2 minutes. I'm going to mentally time it up there. And then we're going to come back over here and we're going to talk about all of the crazy garnishes. So first, the idea behind this was going to be like a curry kind of, first I was like lobster roll and then I was like curry. So then we went in a whole bunch of weird directions. But I really wanted it to be about the lobster and some sauces and then something to soak it up. So we have a beautiful naan bread that we're just going to put in our preheated oven. So your oven's already going to be preheated for the Wellington course, which is of course after the lobster, and your Wellington's going to be in there, but you're still going to be able to warm this up. Then we have all of our sauces. We're going to start with our coconut milk. So this is coconut cream. We have cilantro oil, a red chili oil, 2 pipettes of our red curry lobster sauce. This is a lobster stock with a little bit of half and half. And this is a yuzu and lemon puree. So what's going to be fun about this is that we're going to be able to start however you really want, but basically these are all sealed little pipettes. You're going to just snip the ends, and then you're going to have your plate. So for me, like the fun part about this is like you can plate it pretty much however you want. So like however it wants to come out, you can plop it. You can do a couple of those. Obviously, if you are plopping, you're going to want to wear your apron. But we have 2 of the curry sauces, so like a couple of those. And then we're gonna do this lobster cream. So like again, like you can kind of plop that however you want. The yuzu is gonna be a little bit thicker and it's pretty sweet. So like these, like you could do like some pretty fun just dots. Or you could do the plop too. You could plop them all over and just squirt it out of there. And then a couple of coconut milks. So these are, again, like you could do little these, or you could plop some right on. Make it however you want. There's 2 of those because that's going to give you like that signature kind of curry coconut kind of flavor. I like to like when I have that sort of thing. I got a little crazy with that one sauce there. So like, sometimes that happens. We're gonna save these last 2 sauces for after we have the lobster on. We'll go back to the lobster, pull that out, and then you can just let that rest. So this lobster would be totally fine. So like you can let that sit just like this, and you can pretend that you're about to go plate up your previous course, which is the consommé, the duck consommé with the foie gras and confit tortellini course. So that's the course that you're going to actually enjoy before this course. So if that makes sense, what you would do now is let this sit while that rests. And then you'll drop your pasta in, heat up your soup, and plate that up, which I'll also do a video for that. But while we're shooting this one, we're just going to cut this open. And we're going to plop that right into a bowl. This is a non-service bowl. So like you don't necessarily want that all of that juice. So while that's happening, this is going to go very quickly. The naan, you don't want to put it in the oven for too long because it'll get really crispy very quickly. So you pop it in there. So again, your Wellington's in that oven. You want to get in and out. In and out. A couple seconds, we're waiting. Literally like 15 seconds. You just want it to be warm and soft. And then we're going to take our lobster. I like to plate it with the pink side up, and I like to put everything kind of right in the middle. So it's like in the middle of this crazy plate. You have a little bit of claw, all of those things. Then we're gonna put our last two sauces. So again, this is cilantro oil and a little bit of red chili oil. And this one, like I wanna get like really wild. Put it everywhere. And then the finish, we have some crispy shallots. It's gonna give it a little bit of texture and that great onion flavor that goes so well with the curry. And then a little bit of micro cilantro. And then you can serve your naan bread on the side. And like I said, it's really all about like getting the tear through the bread. You could wrap that whole amount of lobster in there and just eat it as a roll and smear it all around and enjoy it. I think all those flavors together are really gonna come together, and that's like the beauty of this whole plate is like it's kind of crazy, celebratory, just like this whole year and saying goodbye to it. So that's why we wanted to do that course. Hope you guys enjoy. Happy New Year.